Hey guys and girls, O12 Mega here, and welcome back to the lovely. Actually, it's not even back. I keep saying welcome back to like videos I'm just starting. Anyways, welcome to Disciples Liberation. Uh, what can I say about this game? I really can't, to be completely honest. This game is a game and a half in and of itself. It's a fun game, so don't get me wrong. Like, it's not a bad game. It's just you'll see for yourself. We'll just do normal mode. It's a balanced experience, whatever. Balance is a strong word, though.
It is a time between times. For epochs, Nevendar's disciples have been victims of the winds of divinity. The people suffer, they fight, they die and are reborn to fight and die again. But the era of gods is ending. Their twin chains of chaos and cruelty will break. Fearing the dawn of this final age, the people turn to their gods once more. They
Cthulhu?
find no answers.
Forget her name.
Fear becomes paranoia. Paranoia becomes rage. And rage brings war with it.
That's, I don't know how I feel about that.
Stop the liberation of Nevendar.
That's right, yeah.
Its unlikely savior awakens to her fate. What she does next will shape the future of the world.
Yeah, okay, so. You are female. That's unfortunate how it is. Just give me a second. Alright. So, as I was saying, this is one of the few games where I don't mind like if they tell us we're male or female or not. So, it says you return from your lookout to the sewers below the church of Saint Darchild. Orion, your best friend, lay asleep. Were it not for his snoring, you'd think his motionless body dead.
Ori, you alright?
What? Oh, Avi, I thought you were a church guard.
I don't know what's worse, your snoring or this stench. How can you sleep down here?
I can sleep and drink anywhere. It's a gift. What time is it?
You think before continuing?
Just past twilight. The priest's holy hands have gone, leaving 3 unaccounted for that I've seen.
Right.
Interesting.
Well, how are we going to do this?
You just yeah, this game has a lot of decisions. So you decide what Iana says to other characters. Each voice has an icon that will give a clue about what Iana might say next. Question mark is a question, so you can attempt to be romantic with another character, stop the conversation and attack the other character, offer to let the other character join your cause, attempt to scorn, yell, intimidate, or threaten another character, reason, counsel, compliment, or be kind to another character, choose an unpredictable Iana-like line that does not fit into the above scenarios, or you can lie. Choices can have major impact on the story and the ending of the game. There are no bad choices, though. Feel free to roleplay.
Kill the priest, I mean.
So, as for questions, no witnesses, kill everyone, be stealthy, killing him.
I need to talk this.
Of course.
What
Who's
do
this
we
priest?
know about this priest?
Let's
Which is
see.
an odd thing. Ryan pulls out the contract and reads it aloud.
Sebastian, enemy of the Vale and Empire, has taken his royal guard and
You lean in and take a look.
Occupied.
Right.
Five.
has taken his royal guard and occupied the sacred church of Saint Darchild. Well, he sure sounds evil enough.
Yeah.
Let's
What are
go
we?
over what we know so far.
Smart. We're mercenaries. I'm your best friend, Orion.
Stop joking, Ori.
Sorry, but what is there to say? All I know is the contract to kill the priest pays more than we'd make in a lifetime, and now we're in the sewers under his church waiting for the guards to go to sleep.
Very true.
I'm always coming up with the plans. It wouldn't kill you to think of one once in a while.
I too.
My plan is to follow your lead. That's been my plan since we were kids. Hasn't failed me yet.
Fair. Fair. You give him the look you've given him so many times before.
Fine. I guess I could distract the guards while you go for the priest.
There's only one way to do this right.
Agreed. What is it?
We be precise.
Oh,
We
so
get
good.
in, take out this priest, and go get our pay.
But what about the guards? If any of them see our faces, the Empire will hunt us down, and...
Those guards have families, too.
You know Orion long enough to know what he's really
You seem
thinking.
nervous.
We've done a lot of contracts, but killing's never easy. So, yes, I'm nervous. Aren't you?
No. Regret later, act now. Of course, I'm nervous. I
What do
regret
we
later.
always say?
Regret later, act now.
Yep.
That's right. So we sneak in, stay unseen, take out the priest, and get out. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Bane, Orion. I just forgot to read what said. Your quests standing with each faction are found here. You can track your current quest and review past quests. Okay, so this is your inventory. These are the units you have. You have Orion and us so far. So these are all your freaking frontline units that you can have on your team. Unfortunately, you can only have 10 as of right now. You have 3 backliners, and you can add 2 companions on the squad as of right now. These are all the units you can have stored with companions, of course. You can get a lot of companions. Spellbook, as of right now, we don't have any spells. I think we have... Yeah, we don't have any spells as of right now, if I'm correct. Yeah, we don't. Yeah. There's a bunch of different spells you can get, though. So in Twilight... So, this is all turn-by-turn stationed game, by the way.
Impure. His off.
So they're gonna teach us combat, unfortunately.
Now you see me.
Units can have, but units have up to 3 different types of action points. A movement point, an ability point, and an extra point, essentially. So, blue is your movement point, that's gonna happen and once you move, that's gonna happen, that's gonna be used. Once you use an ability, be it just a standard attack, a spell, whatever, the red one's going to be used. And then the blue one could be used to move again, or to use an ability. Aim and AP at the end of the unit's turn will heal that unit for a percentage of their total HP that will vary based on the difficulty settings and based on the difficulty setting. In addition, blue grants 20 initiative until the next turn, red grants protected, and then the gold grants both the initiative and protected to the next turn. So he has 2 AP. Jesus Christ, fucking trying to move. Weather seeds aren't fun. We'll let them come to us. So the battle begins when Master Strategist knows when to attack and when to wait. Though you expend an action point, you can decide to wait, delaying your unit's turn until the next round. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do though. I'll get them protected, and we'll move forward. So what do we have? We have a clearing strike, and we have a standard attack, commanding strike. Slashes the target with a circular strike, dealing physical damage, and this also demoralizes enemies. We have no spells, so we're just gonna wait. Get protected for both. He's gonna move up. Ow, I took shield bash in the face.
Mounting.
So protective reduces damage. That's all it does.
There will be no surrender.
Shield bashed. Hit me for 56. So he has debilitating strike, which inflicts physical damage and weakened. And then he has Orion's Cloak, which casts a blinding cloak, grants stealth for 2 rounds, dealing massive damage, inflicts bleeding on the target when attacking while stealth. So I can do like boom.
Feel my blades.
He's gonna cast this, which is gonna give him stealth, and then he hits with the debilitating strike,
Snake bite.
which not something crazy amazing, but you know, it's an area strike. I'm not right. And then we are gonna move
Moving.
way over here, so he hasn't moved to me. So he's gonna bleed.
Down.
Ow, he hits me for 68.
Glory and honor.
Easy to try, yeah, he's gonna flank. Ouch. So what we're gonna do is we really can't actually do anything.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me. Feel the snake.
We're gonna keep that up. He's dead. We have to move first before you can attack. Some people have ranged attacks, some people don't. So,
Holding the line.
so he didn't move, he got initiative.
Feel my blades bite.
It's weakened.
Feel the snake bite.
Boom.
On the offensive.
Ow. Up top you see who is where in the list, by the way. But we won't.
Regret later. Act now.
The part up top is the order in which everybody fights. 20 XP, got 625 gold.
Well, the sewers clearly aren't as safe as we thought they'd be.
Nope.
So much for sneaking in.
Regret later, act now, right?
Facts. Solanio's Mist. Spellbook. That is part of the primal abilities. Solanio's Mist rains down water on the of the life stream, healing 25% of all not all, but an allies maximum HP. And then it grants regen. It's actually not bad. I don't think I've ever had that technique before. Can we not go this way? I forget we can. No, we can't. Alright, so these are post-counter healings. During that fight, some of your units lost HP, their health. To replenish their health, you need to either use healing spells during combat or interact with a healing fountain. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna interact with the healing fountain. Boom. Interact with the lever opens up this far door, if I'm correct. Yep, I was. Hell yeah. Far door. For the win. So, what we got this way? So what are you gonna do with your cut and money? I love the little interactions. Build a home, sounds fun. Please tell me when this is over, we're still going to the pub. Or seriously, we always go to the pub. It's got a point there. So it doesn't hurt to like explore either, by the way. See, look, we got a zombie over here. We got 2 level 1 zombies. Let's do it. Zombies are weird. I forget they spit at us. What things do they have? Oh, I think they can spit. We're just gonna do this. So like I said, I think they can spit, which doesn't make it fun to fight these guys. They do not. Okay, thank God.
Feel my blades bite.
Yeah, fortunately, we're gonna have to stealth past. But we are gonna move up
Quickly.
and front and hit with a whirlwind of attacks. That's all we got. Unfortunate. Belching Rot. Ooh, they hit both. Alright. Smart man. He's gonna do the same thing. What an asshole. Zombies are great and bad at the same time to fight against. Well, that wasted that portion.
Feel my blades bite.
I was hoping that if we're gonna attack, would have done way more damage. But it didn't. That attack did like no damage whatsoever. Fine, we have a healing spell. We have this.
You're done.
And unfortunately now we have initiative though.
Feel the snake's bite. You mess with Abby?
He's got regen, which is really nice. Oh, that's it for that. Ah. He'll regen at the end of each, at the beginning of each round. See, regen for 86. Ooh, actually, we're gonna do this,
Feel my blades bite.
and then we're gonna
You mess with
stab
Abby,
him.
you mess with me.
Make sure he bleeds. You are gonna take him out. So he's down. We're gonna take the initiative. He's gonna bleed a little bit. Several turns. That's gonna hurt a lot.
Feel the snake's bite.
We're gonna get 2 strikes on this guy.
Feel the snake's bite.
And then she should be able to kill him. Never mind, she's not gonna be able to kill him.
Face your death.
I was hoping so. He might bleed actually. He might bleed to death. Yep. I was right, he bled to death. 120 XP, 625 gold. You're gonna get more gold than XP in this game. It's really kind of stupid in a lot of ways. I got a new piece of equipment, nice. Sword of the Lost Guard. So, Sword of the Lost Guard gives us 7 power and 7 HP. I believe they can get... Yeah, you can win a Sword of the Lost Guard too. Yeah, you're keeping the Assassin's Twin Dagger. Alright. This is a Gladius, which is kind of stupid in a lot of ways, but it's what it is. I forget if you can only interact with those fountains once. So we're gonna go check. Oh, I don't want to fight these guys. That's kind of an ass fight. Fighting those guys are really annoying in a lot of ways. I mean, they're not as bad as fighting the zombies. The zombies are kind of like, holy shit, what the fuck am I doing? Let me interact with this one once. Oh, we can. What a godsend. We're gonna have to fight these guys, unfortunately. Ooh, who's the other one? I forget what the other dude is.
Mounting an offensive.
Is he a spearman or a mage? It's Arcanist. He's a mage. Ugh. You guys are gonna come to us.
Glory and honor.
Alright. Actually, keep coming further. So he's gotta keep coming. He's gonna get a little strike on us, it's fine.
Stand here.
Ow, shield bash. You shield bash me. Dark Missile's gonna be annoying. It's fine. We're gonna get him to come up here.
Sneak past them. Feel my blade.
Hit the mage. Mage is gonna take a lot more damage than normal. We are gonna work on this so we can get some health going. Then we got the initiative, so it's fine. Yeah, keep hitting with Dark Missile, it's okay.
You mess with Abby, you mess
Alright, we're
with
gonna use Orion's Cloak.
Feel my blade.
Catch the hin. I'm just going to strike you and do that.
Holding the line.
Ouch. And for 80, he loses 41 HP. Damn. He critted me.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
He should bleed out, but I'm gonna make sure that he definitely bleeds
I
out.
think we're getting good at this.
Gotta get over there and help as soon as possible.
There will be no surrender.
And move right behind him, so he's flanked now.
Feel
Get
this.
a power bonus because he's flanked.
Stand down.
We make our stand here.
Ouch. He hurts.
You mess with
Hey,
Abby,
he's dead.
you mess with me.
So man, we got 120 XP out of that, and some more, a shit ton of gold. Oh yeah, our XP bar is below our health, down there at the very end. Right here's our XP bar. We need 1,000 XP for just one level. It's kind of insane the XP amount that you need per level. Just because like it does like take a while, I promise you. And some fights are honestly really hard. Like that's not a joke. I wish it was. Some fights can be kind of debilitating. Like you can lose units real easy in this game if you're not careful. But also it's really nice if you can get like units that like good backline fighters. For instance, because oh yeah. Oh yeah, and your armor changes, which is really cool. I think the thing that always stays armored is like your left arm. Yeah, just based on your armor. I think that's like the one thing that stays armored. I think all of these, as I say, they all give 1 or 2. Sebastian, we are going to save just in case. I already have a save in this game, like it's kind of pretty far in the game. I'm level 15. But it's I haven't played in a while and I'm not gonna go on that profile. Sebastian, the old priest serving the Church of Saint Darchild, looks up from his work to you. He's sorting through children's clothing, all of it clean and well made, and marked to be sent to orphanages across the city. He's hardly the monster your contract made him out to be until he snarls at you
The
as.
rat who's been crawling our sewers reveals herself.
The
Someone
person.
wants you dead, and whoever it is, they're willing to pay a lot.
Priest gestures to the shadows as guards emerge. You are surrounded.
Of course. And you're here to warn me.
No. To look you in the eye before I fulfill my contract. Know that if it isn't me, it will be another.
Let's hope you fight as honorably.
Surrounded, trapped. If there is a time to draw one sword, is now. Yeah, we are definitely gonna lose this fight. I guarantee it. Like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose this fight. Every unit in your active squad can be placed in the back line or front line. Frontline units use their frontline abilities that can be controlled during their time. However, they can be targeted and defeated. Backline units use their backline ability. They act automatically each turn and cannot be targeted or defeated directly. If all your frontline units are defeated, the fight is over. Carefully choose backline and frontline. Yeah. I think these are healing spots. Yeah, orbs of restoration. So what we're gonna do is we're going to protect these orbs.
Now you see me.
Because they can use them too. That's kind of the thing. So paladins are gonna move forward. Holy inspiration, yeah. Motivated and protected. These two will move forward.
On the offensive.
Ow, shield dash. He's gonna do the same thing. They're gonna be motivated, protected.
Day for a fight.
Is it?
Mounting an offensive.
I feel like I'm gonna lose this fight. Ow, fuck.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
We're just gonna hit this first one because he's one of the more like dangerous of the two. He's not gonna move, which is really weird.
Make your stand here.
He's gonna flank me, but oh, you bitch! You're a fucking asshole.
We make our stand here.
Feel the snake bite. Feel my blade bite.
He's gonna. If I attack him, he's gonna bleed out. Need to get this onto Sebastian real quick. Unfortunately, I can't attack him. He's gonna bleed. He's gonna get hurt. So
Wear them down.
Sebastian definitely needs this. He's fucking
Holding
hurting.
the line.
Feel his wrath.
God damn.
Father, guide my blade. Feel his wrath.
That dude's just being
My
weird.
Father, shine a light.
Ori, something's wrong.
Yeah, we're losing.
Yeah, no shit. Your vision blurs. The pain shoots through your right arm to your fingertips. So severe, it feels like your skin might burst apart, and then it does. From your flesh, darkness emerges like a swirling black pearl. In it, you see pure night. The night sees you. A corona of molten light crackles forth from the pitch.
Impossible. Stand back, fools. All of you, back.
It's a portal. Go now.
You and Orion leap through the sweltering heat into the void, and are immediately swallowed whole. Behind you, the portal closes, leaving no trace other than the black scars on the stone floor, and fear in the hearts of all.
From the cosmic tear, you are hurtled bewilderingly forward. Never before had mortal feet touched this soil, nor mortal eyes seen this ancient sight. Sprawling, ancient, longing to be rediscovered.
Yeah, we were meant to lose that fight, by the way.
Until now, this is your true home.
I don't know about
This
that,
is your fate.
but... Alright. Orion follows you as you approach the Forgotten City. Oh yeah, we got money out of that. We have money, iron, and wood. Orion follows you as you approach the Forgotten City. At its gates, a words carved in foreign glyphs. It reads... Gillian? I think? Which you know to mean City of Sacred Angels. though you've never been able to read such markings before.
Abandoned and ancient. Could be dwarven.
Mother used to tell stories about such places. It's strangely familiar. Like I've been here before.
I believe we're in Aasimar. Or Aasimar. Aasimar? I forgot. It's Aesimir. It's
And
half
these
angel.
glyphs match the glyphs on my armor.
You're worried about your belt, Abby? You just ripped a hole in space. We're lost in some forgotten city. I'm sorry. I just haven't seen you do that since we were kids. It scared me.
I know. I couldn't control it then, but this time was different. Ori, I can't shake the feeling. It was fate.
Words linger as you carry forward
Let's
fate.
look around, but be on your guard. Just because this place looks abandoned doesn't mean it is.
Oh, it definitely is. Your mind races as you explore the landscape. Amongst the rubble, you see ghosts of marketplaces, forges, homes, and families. How incredible it must have been once. So, we have several different things here. Welcome to the legendary city of Yolian, your home. You will be able to make it your own upgrade during your journey across the Vander. Right now, you have access to the castle and a building of each of the 4 factions. In the factory buildings, you can recruit units for your army. Once this is done, go to the castle and speak to Orion to start your journey. Okay, so we got new spells. During your journey, you will acquire blueprints. Each acquired blueprint allows you to construct a specific building in Yolian. Each building's construction will require specific resources and gold. Upgrading Yolian is essential, as every building will grant will grant powerful benefits. The key benefit is the building allows you to recruit new units. So we have this is for, so we have the graveyard, the temple, there's a stone ring, and the Heart of the Abyss. Each are 4 different factions, by the way. It literally says right below that you can train units. What do we build here? Marketplace and a blacksmith. We don't have the blueprints for either one though. So the Heart of the Abyss, I believe, is all demons. Recruits. Yeah, we start with the Possessed, then you get Berserkers, Infernal Knights. I don't know what the fuck that even says, and then Overlords. These are all demons, by the way. So the graveyard is all the undead, mostly skeletons, if I'm correct. Undead. Zombies, skeleton warriors, death knights, bone golems, and a Dragolich. The temple, I believe, is knights, like humans. Yeah. Soldiers, paladins, priestess, holy avengers, and the white dragon, which is kind of cool. And then you get the stone ring, which I believe is... I'm actually not sure what the stone ring is. Oh, mages. Shadowcasters, Arctic Dryads, Winter Witch, and the Ice Giants. These guys are mostly backline fighters. Like your Shadowcasters are mostly backliners. Again, Marketplace, and you have your castle. We just gained some new spells. We gained One of the Twilight, which is the Waning Bolt. Unleash projectiles of pure cosmic energy, dealing both divine and unholy damage. Flux weakened down target. We got Divine, which is word divine power. Inspiring target, strengthening divine damage. Which, unfortunately, that would probably only be the humans. Grants divine might and motivated to the target. Motivated is plus 1 morale. And then we can summon lesser devils, which is kind of cool. So after 5 rounds, it is destroyed. But it does not go to the graveyard. So it's kind of cool. 1 unit on the battlefield must be afflicted with confused or burning. So that's the only shitty part about it. So right now, I don't think we have anybody in our team right now. No, we do not. So, let's start grabbing people. So the Possessed aren't like the greatest in my opinion. I mean, that's what they look like. They're not cool. So it's every postulant begins their soul journey to Bethrazen as they possess. Killing and causing destruction is their penance for any remaining compassion. Only by causing suffering for others will they atone. They get weapon swing, so it's just a standard attack. They get wild swing, which puts a demoralized, and then if they're backline, they get demonic. They put demonic strength on a ally, which increases their physical damage. They're a frontline fighter, right through and through. Oh, excuse me. Graveyard, I believe. Yeah, just zombies. Zombies are kind of cool. Their backline trait is called Rotting Stench. They strike the target with the lowest percentage of HP, dealing unholy damage and inflicts poison. They are really nice. Belching, Rot, and Claw Attack. They're good frontline and backline fighters, so they're really, honestly, really good. We have how much metal, though? We have 1,000 metal, so we have a lot of metal. We have a pretty decent amount of gold, too. They're pretty good when it comes to, like I said, frontline and backline fighting. Recruit soldiers are your frontline fighters. Those are what we are fighting in the underground. Backline doesn't really do nothing. It gives you grants protect and resilient to the ally with the lowest HP, so they get plus 10 draw resistance. Oh my god, resistances, and they reduce damage for the next attack. So they're alright. They're frontline fighters, and then these guys are your pretty good. They're decent. I mean, they're not backline fighters either. These are your weird ones. Grants unholy protection and evasiveness to allies. They get Shadow Embrace, which restores HP to one ally and grants resilient to the target. And then they get Shadow Bolt. So we get decent fighters. So we're gonna grab one of you. Yep. We'll grab you. We'll grab a possessed. And then we'll grab like 2 zombies. That sounds weird, like why 2 zombies? Well, we could put them on as backline fighters. So zombie, we put backline fighter. And backline fighter, god damn it. Why you have a backline fighter? Can I put in a backline fighter? Really? Oh, it's only 1 per backline. That's why. Okay. Well, right now I don't want anybody as backline fighter. But... Oh, right. Everything costs leadership. That's fucking stupid. Fuck, hate that. If I'm gonna have anybody as leadership, then it's going to be a zombie. It has the best freaking. I completely forgot that you need leadership for that. So the castle is a place to perform variety of actions: talk with people, research spells, reassign skills, gather resources from captured buildings in the world. So come back regularly and train your companions to increase their level. So see, so you can do this. Boom, like no point. He's maxed. He's maxed. Research spells. We really don't have. I mean, we can research all sorts of different spells. Sunless and demons, everything. We're gonna research Waning Bolt and Lesser Demon. Actually, I can do it all. They do get more powerful as it goes, so it's not like you really want to be constantly doing that. So let's talk about what we're doing next. Weeks pass. You train tirelessly in the courtyards and under pavilions, slowly honing your power. By night, you spend your restless hours exploring the castle grounds. One night, tonight, Orion follows you to the giant structure spiraling up from the rubble of this forgotten land. Inside, you discover a great hall enshrining a stone table. Upon it, a familiar sight. Look, a map of Navander. But if it's accurate, this city is at the center of the world. How has no one found this place? You look down at the sprawling map of Navander, dreaming of what this old castle might have been, or what it could be. A back when we first got here, you said something that's been playing in my head every night. At the city gates, you said it was fate. What's our fate? To liberate the world. As that power was pulsing through me, I closed my eyes and could see this place. We turned it into a refuge for all people in Vander. We've wanted to protect everyone since we were kids. We've been scraping by, going from one low-paying contract to the next. Now we're trapped here. We're almost out of food and water. Right, but you've been honing your power. Any day now you'll be able to control it. And we'll get out of here. Or we stay. This could be the home we've always wanted. It needs a little work, but imagine it. Orion looks around you, expecting the hall. Yes, he seems to say to himself, as he places his hands on his hips, this will do nicely. Fine. Fine? Yes, fine. But the Empire is going to be looking for us, and they always find what they're looking for. Even here. Then we hire protection, which means we're going to need allies. And money. And ale. Lots of ale. Hey, I was already sold. Where do we start? You point his attention to the map with cunning. Any of the denizens in Evander would make a strong ally. But where do we start? Where do you start? Ooh, that's a great question. Where do we find the Elven clans? We're displaced, on the run. The clans could sympathize, but where do we find them? Where does the elves were spotted in the White Lands? Old Dwarven territory. Those mountains are treacherous. No more so than elves. But something tells me you think it's worth the risk. What about the Unholy Legion? The Empire wants us dead. Understandable. So we can go to their enemies, the Legion of the Damned. I've never seen a demon in person before. Probably how they want it. They only accept outsiders in Huric. If we want allies, that's where we should start. I can't believe we're doing this. What about what do you think of the hordes? The Empire would never expect us to make allies with the undead. What do you think? Avi, Queen of Skulls? Suits you. I've been called worse. All undead worship their goddess, Mortis, above any other. But if there were a way to get them on our side, they make an intimidating ally. If this map is correct, Greyleaf's remote enough that we could go there unseen. They say Mortis necromancers once called the wood their home. We're enemies of the Empire by now, which means enemies of the Empire are suddenly our friends. You think what I'm thinking? The Castle Hale? Lair of the Mercenary King. The gates are open to all. If anybody wants to join our band, that's where they'd be. I made my decision. I'll keep training my power. When it's ready, we'll head forward. So, we start as a neutral faction, but as you progress through your venture, certain choices improve or worsen your standing with Evander's factions. The better your standing, the more benefits you reap. Your standing affects the units you can recruit, the equipment you can use, and the rewards you earn. It also impacts how certain denizens of Evander react to you and how your venture will end. So, right now, we get to kind of pick where we want to go. We did level up, which is nice. So we go to Huric, which is the... Well, there's... So everything's... so the only one that's hard is the White Lands, if I'm correct. And yeah, the Plains of the Widows is easy. Greyleaf, which is the Necromancers, or the Legion of the Damned. And then the Horde. So the demons and the undead are normal. The White Lands is hard. I'm thinking about starting with the elves personally and then moving to the undead. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the hard ones first. Get the hard one out of the way, you can move to, less difficult pastures. You've heard tales of winds that could freeze and shatter a mortal in one gust, avalanches that tumble from the clouds for weeks without end. How pleasantly unexpected then for you to arrive here, the rolling expanse of sprawling meadow.
Ori, you sure this is the Whitelands? I feel like we made a wrong turn somewhere.
This is the Fields of Nott. That is the Whitelands.
Sorry, I'm bringing something. Give me 2 seconds here. Ryan points dramatically upwards to a rock face encased in ice and turrets of snow, leading higher than you can see.
I
What is
know
this
these
place?
mountains were home to the Dwarven King Sturmir Thunderhammer, but that's
That's a
not
dwarven
exactly
name for
helpful
sure.
to us at the moment.
Was he son of like Thunder like Thunder Sling or something? Let's be honest here. Dwarven names usually like match like that. You generally have like Thorin Oakenshield. Thorin, son of it's like son of Thrawn, son of Thror. It's so weird. But that's not exactly helpful
The
at the
dwarves
moment.
called that mountain Geholterat. Galleon's forces stormed it and felled the few dwarves that survived Mortis's attacks.
Oh my god.
Then here they remained, living in the strongholds of the dead.
That's a bit dark.
I'll say.
Considering this is one of the only known elven strongholds, I just assumed there'd be more, you know,
Yeah.
elves.
Elves.
Just because we can't see them, it doesn't mean they're not close by and watching us.
Very true.
Have you heard who leads the people here?
Only rumors. There's an old story about a princess, a baby that the people worship. But I don't even know how elves work. I mean, aren't they born fully formed?
What the fuck? No. Well, it depends on your lore, actually.
There'll be no alliance so long as the elves are up there and we're down here.
That's
Let's
dark, huh?
climb.
To return to Yulian, we must create a portal, press the portal, but yeah, okay. Seemingly from the sun, an arrow lands squarely between your feet. I'm on a horse, but thank you. A small troop of ancient elves stands from the tall
The
grass.
fields of Nod are the territory of my pack. One more step is a step into your grave.
What's your name? Sequeman of the Ride
Nice of
Dynasty.
you to give us a warning shot, at least.
I don't like threats, elves. I'll pay to pass.
We don't intend to stay. We need to get through and scale the mountain.
You see us as beggars? We want your bodies buried under the saplings of our blood trees.
Alright, these definitely are drows. Scout and a feral elf warrior. Alright, calm down here, game. It's fine. I got some backliners.
I'll sneak past them.
Alright, so. Seal weakness, afflicts weakness. That's a resistance. Or fire. Alright. So, melee wielder and a ranged wielder. So it's not bad. Alright. No, you're just gonna come to us. I don't care anymore. Yeah, but he should be able to shoot, but it's fine. You really didn't do any damage. Not worried about that. No, you're still gonna come to us. The zombie's probably the only thing that I'm gonna bring out. Oh yeah, hit someone with Ryan Sense. Yeah, I love it.
Like
I forget.
an arrow.
Definitely not like an arrow, but hey, whatever floats your boat there, buddy. Alright, not terrible. Alright, Orion. It's your time to come up.
Feel the snake's bite.
Moving forward. I'm gonna take out the elf. So we have a few different spells here. We have, like I said, Word Divine. We have the Waning Bolt. We have the Mist. I don't think we need to worry about using any of those techniques right now.
Galorian Merc.
Slice and dice. He's got dual hits. Ow! He shot me. Okay, run. Here. Ouch. Thankfully, it doesn't like affect your allies. Oh yeah, it's cool because you can see how much health they have left too. They have 50, it's about 52% health left. He's gonna hit him with the stench. Just gonna bring another attack for him.
Feel my blade slice.
Like I said, he's poisoned. He's dead now, so good fuck.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
When units are defeated, they are sent to the graveyard to see which units are in the graveyard. I don't care. None of my units are dead. It's all his units. So you can see which units are in the graveyard. Boom. His unit's dead. We're gonna get hit with the weed. Ow! $39, not bad. I don't know where you're running to, but alright. Waning bolt.
You're done.
It's 50 damage each. Hits him with that.
Now you see me?
We still see you, don't worry. And he's dead. He'll be dead. Here in a second. Yep, there he goes. He was poisoned, so. Yeah, see, like I said, we get a lot of gold for most battles in this game. It's weird. I mean, you kind of need it for how much like every person's
Everyone all
worth.
right?
I
Eh.
stepped on an arrow, which really hurts. But other than that, yes, we're fine. You?
We know we
Elves
did.
clearly don't like outsiders. We need to find a way to convince them we mean no harm. In the meantime, don't let your guard down.
Yeah, I wasn't planning that. So it's nothing. Healing. Give me some. That works too. I really didn't want to heal, but I'll take it. 500 wood. The expanse of sweetly flowers bathed the base of the mountain in a strange honeyed smell. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the world grows blurry. Then your limbs grow tired and heavy. Every step seems more impossible than the last. Orion looks to you, his drowsy eyes rolling into the back of his head. We have been drugged.
The flowers. Don't inhale. Something about them makes you want to fall.
Your words echo in your head as some sort of lullaby might. They chime heavily. It's deafening. The world grows dark, your body weightless. Good night, you say to yourself in the world. And we wake up in prison. Woo! Your bleary eyes adjust to the dark around you, but they hardly need to. You know a jail cell well
It was the
enough.
flowers in the fields of Nod.
Thank you.
The reason you fell asleep. But then I guess you've already figured that out.
Yeah. Your eyes adjust to see the slender form of an elven
The
assassin.
fields of Nod don't work on elves. But then I guess you've figured that out too.
Why are you here?
I'm Aviana of Ilion.
Ah, sorry. It's been a while since I had a cellmate. I'm Cowan, former chief assassin for the Elven Alliance. Now, chief prisoner.
The stone is warm, but the air is cold. I assume we're a long way from the Fields of Nod.
No, but the winter winds of the mountains cut through here like a knife. This is an old dwarven outpost carved out by hill giants and yetis in the 6th epoch. Now my people use it as a prison.
Damn, you guys killed giants and yetis?
Outside is the path up the mountain Gahaldarat. Not that it matters.
I was with Orion and some others.
Yeah.
Short, smells like ale, snores like a Dracolich.
Yeah.
That's definitely Ori.
They brought you all in together, but are keeping you separate. Your friends are safe, for now.
I feel like I've been out for a year.
I feel I haven't seen the light of the sun or moons in an epoch. But it's safe to say you've been here a long time, yes?
How long?
We've been imprisoned for trespassing. What's your story?
High treason. Which sounds dramatic. And it is.
Well, my whole journey started because I almost killed the head of a church, and now I'm a famous criminal across the Empire.
Why are we telling these guys?
There must be a way out.
Why would you want to leave?
I rode from the city of Ilion. We're here to form an alliance with the Elven clans.
I'd say you're off to a rocky start.
Yeah, no shit.
Still,
Thanks,
you
Colin.
look stubborn, and I'm feeling generous. Let me help.
Talking jogs his memory. There was a time he planned to escape. Such plans were long forgotten until now.
Morok key. No dwarven door can remain closed to it, even a cell door. I once planned to use it, but there's the small matter of the army of guards.
Reveals the makeshift key, a carefully carved rock emanating an otherworldly green
You'd
glow.
give it to me?
Either you die, in which case the Morok was of no worth anyway, or you live, in which case it served its purpose.
You know a lot about the elves. You mind if I ask some questions?
As it should happen, I have nothing but time.
I was hoping we could talk about the history of the elves.
We're the oldest race in Nevendar. How much time do you have? But seriously, our people were formed by the god Galleon in the Epoch of Nirengar, the Epoch of Inception. We ruled for thousands of generations. Dynasties rose and fell, but always the elves remained. Until the Schism. When Galleon died, my people split in two. The noble elves retreated into the world of men. Pathetic. All of them. Others, like myself, remained true elves. They call us feral. It's a slur I wear with pride.
Okay, calm down.
The Whitelands must have a leader.
My people bend their knee to the twin elders, Lario and Monwian. But the Whitelands are governed by a woman named Ormariel.
Or Muriel. Got it. This is Dwarven territory. I wasn't expecting this to be an Elven stronghold.
Which is precisely why it is. My people fight for the land stolen by the Empire, for the lives taken by the Legion, and for the souls fouled by Mortis. Until we can take back what is ours, we take whatever we must to survive.
There are other things to discuss. When I get out of here, I'm going to need to stay away from the Fields of Naught.
Then head north. Though scaling the ranges to Strong Peak is no less treacherous. It's where the leader of the Whitelands resides.
Thanks for the key.
If you do intend to befriend my people, you'll need to do so through their leader, a chieftain named Ormariel, held at Strong Peak.
Held?
As is true of all of us, she is a captive. When you see her, give her this for me.
Just on Trim Development Design, you do not recognize it, but notice he has another tied around his
Let
waist.
her know
Or
Calvin
wrist.
pledges himself. Go wisely.
Will do. Now, to teach a bunch of guards a lesson.
Your adventure continues. As you progress, you will acquire multiple quests like this one. You can track all quests you have acquired in the quest journal. You have main quest, side quest, companion quest. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're saving. Because, yeah. But other than that, guys, this has been Disciples of Liberation. Or is it Liberation? Whatever. If it's not, it's not. Other than that, we have our first side quest. Wherever it's fucking located at. Other than that, I'm gonna episode here. We do have one skill trait. I forgot that. Fucking never put on. I'm watching my god. This is Disciples. Hope you guys liked the video. If you do, hit the like button down below. As I've said in multiple videos, it tells me, and tells you what you like and what you don't like, so I can change it up on the fly, so I can give you guys stuff that you do like. Other than that, if you like the channel, hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell next to it. Gives you notifications of when I upload videos. We are certainly backed up right now. We're going to be backed up even more for a while. Other than that, though, stay beautiful, stay smiling, have a great day. I'll see you guys later.